What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa. What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You there, ugly kid. Every kid is ugly.
What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No. I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hey there, welcome back to, well, we're in Farthington. We're gonna build, like I said, I hope I said it. We're gonna build out Stenchburg tonight, New Stenchburg. And we'll do some public transportation. First, a minor technical issue is we missed an S in Siemens. That'll be our little secret. It's a real company, though. It's a German engineering company. I just spelled it wrong. And then I said I was going to do some legwork to figure out which of these ride vehicles would look nice. And I kind of did some legwork. I did like some I don't know, shuffle. Also, hey, Justin. I'll tell you what I did do, though. Is I grabbed yet another mod, vehicle options, and that shows us what a vehicle looks like. Maybe mostly to customize it, but we can basically use it to preview vehicles inside the game. So we can break it down by category. Like, what do we have here for maintenance? Park maintenance vehicle. That looks neat. Look at that. That'll be for Whispering Gorge. Industry farming. Look at this. I've never even seen one of these before, I think. You could do some greasy shit too. Farm truck. Cargo capacity? Oh, I don't know. 12 billion? There's some buses hiding in here as farm vehicles. Interesting. But we are down here in the buses. Well, let's start with trams. Let's start with the easy part. What's this? Does the game have motorcycles? Bicycle? There is a scooter. I think the scooter is considered a car. I bet you he'll be under cars. Citizens' cars. There it is. Scooter. Beep, beep. Look at that. We can disable vehicles to spawn. Because we might be able to edit the Wiener van to never show up anymore because it looks kind of fucking dumb. I don't like it. I don't like it just because I feel like it's at odds with all the others. Natural. Where is it, though? Cable car? Not train cargo. Although we could edit what the cargo train looks like. That would be neat. Oh! Replace last car with engine. That's what was driving me crazy. Thank you, Vehicle Options mod. Now it looks like trains can go both ways. Cool. Postal Service. Industry factories. Where are you? Where are you, Wiener van? I guess we'll never know. Let's not get distracted, though. We're trying to find a nice bus. Well, sorry, we're actually not going to do this right now. We're actually going to tidy up our bus routes, because we've moved... Oh, there's Krabby. We've moved the depot over here to Siemens Square, haven't we? Oh, that's a nice one. That only holds 15 people, though. Jesus. Yeah, we can see what all the vehicles look like now, which is going to be super handy. We'll start off with the tram, since the tram line's already kind of set in stone. There's the KP trams. There's the... Where's the ride trams? There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Some of these are fucking huge. The HVAC, no. No, I like these rounded ones. I don't like these rigid ones. Too angular. Too colorful. Too BRT. There's the Siemens. So, I mean, it's for Siemens Square, but I'm not a huge fan of this one. Historic streetcars for the... Well, we only have the one historic streetcar, unfortunately, Justin, and that's probably the one we're going to have going through the Harbor District, the KM tram. But we're in Farthington right now, so I'm trying to find a nice tram to have go through the college campus and the town. And probably, maybe just the Citadus Dualis. I think I'm going to go with the Citadus Dualis. For our tram lines here at the university. And I want to... It'll never turn around, will it? I kind of want it to just be one loop, and I'm not sure. I guess you'd have it turn around here.
This
Right?
is the classics, the city's #1 source
try.
of music older than the city
Tram
itself.
lines. I want one campus line. Yeah, because I want it to loop, but just have it be one line and just have a shitload of trams on it, but I might not be able to do that. This is a subway station, so we definitely want the tram to go here at some point. We want it to stop here so it's not blocking as much traffic. And then I don't... We'll stop like here. And then we'll stop here. And then I do want to develop over here, so we'll also have a stop over here, I feel. And then it's up to the campus. You can get off at the police academy. Let's try this. Is that? I think I want to stop. Where am I? Okay, here. Yeah, I think I want to do this. And then we come back up. And then, you know what? No, I think this is a fucking mess. Delete it all. Start at the subway station. Back to square one here. We'll start here. I mean, I think I know how I would do this with a bus, but I'm not sure how to do it with a single tram card. Maybe you don't. Maybe you do make the trams go on a clockwise and counterclockwise. All right, stop here at the police academy. Stop here at the commencement office. You could also have one here, which I do want because we're gonna expand that part of the campus. And then you would, you know what? No, I think it does need to be just the one. Or, sorry, the two loops. That sucks. And then it's the Ride Dualis or something. Citadus Dualis? 7 car, not a fucking chance. There it is. Holds 400 people. Oof. I think we just want one of these going each way. Oh, I just realized that, no, they could walk. The bus doesn't need to stop right at it. It could, though. Could it? I think it could. But we can loop over there, and then, I don't know, maybe the bus should also come down there. So we got the Citadus Dualis queued up. This is a real shame. I was trying to cut down on our lines. Oh man, how do we... My brain is not being a team player right now. What the fuck? Okay, so you go this way now. Okay. Okay, now we got it. Did I label the other one? And that thing's a fucking monster though. 400 people. Yep. Okay, we got the 1 and the 1A. Let's see these suckers in action. My God. It's an impressive vehicle, that's for sure. And I mean, it's like a get on, get off kind of thing. So maybe that's fine that it is high capacity. I'm torn. Seems like maybe that one's too big. So we want like kind of a transfer situation here in the city because I want a streetcar and maybe an express bus that just takes you out to the stadium. Yeah, I thought it would be 2 cars, but I guess it's 4. 100 people per car. I mean, I could edit this to have less people per car so it's not as fucking weird. 3 people are on it, earning its expense. Yeah, I like this university, which really should be, but I mean, really, I have a feeling as we go, the university campus is basically just going to bleed down here and take over this. It sucks that we lost this intersection, but this hill is too steep. I could have maybe wound it. Maybe. Let's think here. All right, well, let's just fiddle with these bus lines. Which bus line works? Well, none of these, really. That factory line's a fucking disaster. Let's just scrap all the Farmingtons. We got the Rockfields, those are fine. Actually, those Rockfield buses need to be switched. We've got the Academy buses. Looks like bus line 16 is one of the buses. It looks like one of the other loops in Farthington. Butler? Which one's Butler? Butler is... Why did I call this Butler? Oh, because it comes off Butler Street, doesn't it? I'm sure it was a brilliant name at the time. We're working on the Farthington ones for now. Got the Delta State bus. There we go. The Farthington East. Farthington West. The factory line, I think, is, yep, it's the one that goes from the industrial park to the mall, and the lumber line goes from the lumber mill to the mall. Siemens Square has its own bus line. Oh yeah, because that gets people out to the mall from the university. Now I remember. All right. The Woodgrove Express is... That's to get people from Rockfield into Farmland. Okay. So you can take a subway train out here to the passenger station, which we still need to get a passenger station to Stenchburg. But basically, I need to get you from Farthington onto this subway. And then I will have a bus that goes just from the subway station. But I think I kind of want to have one of those bus throughput stations here. So I will move this hospital over. Don't want to interfere with that cliff. We kind of did, but it's okay. Alright, so this little bus transfer station, which kind of serves the same purpose as the one put in Seaman Square, but I really like the look of the one in Seaman Square, so that's okay. Bus rapid transit lanes are interesting, but we just want this guy. Which will become a drive-through right next to the hospital. I like that. Yeah, this does need to actually have a road going around. It'll be a bus-only road, obviously, for buses. Although no one should really want to drive through this. Shit, what are you? You're 4 by something? No, don't snap, please. It's imperative that you don't snap. It's imperative that you don't snap. Come on now. Stop it. It's a really beautiful road. I don't want to lose it either. Well, I tried to meet you halfway on this footpath, and I can't even get to you because the botanical garden's in the way. Well, shit. We'll just move the whole fucking node then. If you want to play hardball with me. We're going to experiment with local rail just because, well, it's basically going to serve the same purpose as a metro station, but metro stations going under the river, I think, is a little too cheesy. So why won't this fit still? This thing needs a lot of fucking room, actually. Wow. We're going to actually inch you into the hospital a little bit. We'll just give you all the room you need, and then we'll nudge it back in when we're done. That actually barely fit. Okay. So now the buses can come, and it's near the hospital, which kind of makes sense. Because the problem with this one is, like, we really shouldn't have things like the factory commute bus and, like, some of these neighborhood buses going all the way to the mall. I want one that goes from here to the mall. So this is like the transfer hub for actually being downtown. I want to see if I can get this subway station to be over here by the hospital rather than this busy intersection. Then we can have a pedestrian overpass, which gets us over to here because there's like some streetcar stops. This is on the stadium line. But for now, we're going to demolish the stadium line because it was just a straight line. Hello, Subway? Eat fresh? There you go. There we go. That's just a line. And we can get a nicer curve when we rebuild. Okay. This isn't a real road, the bus road, so I can't actually do that. like this, though. It's a shame I wanted the subway over here. This is okay. This is fine. Man, you do not play nice with that bus road. So then they can go to the bus terminal here and then catch the subway into the mall if they want, or they can wait for the bus, which I would imagine like a special bus would come on game day, which will actually make that the bus because we have so many options. And then I would love to have some more stuff here now that we've made the room. Well, we didn't make any room right there actually, which is a shame. We can do this. Actually, I want this unzoned. That will give us a lot more room. There we go. Give us some more business on the main drag here. And then this is a very old mod, my bus lane mod, so I really hope the buses can access it. So what do we got here? We can accommodate 5 buses at once.
Classy people, and that's not classist.
Which isn't too bad.
That's classicist.
First, let's start with something simple, and we'll have our bus that goes from here to the stadium. What's this? Is that a hub? Biofuel bus depot, I'm done. And then we have these stations, but they can't drive through. So that's what makes this so powerful, is they should be able to drive through either side and not waste each other's time so much. So we've got a new line. Goes from here to the Siemens Square terminal. That's all it does. It's just the stadium shuttle. Obviously, you can use it to go to the mall, which I'm sure people would do, especially if it was free that day. No, just go to the mall, make a day of it. Let's see what a good commuter shuttle would be. There's some airport ones, and we might be able to strip out the livery or something by coloring it. But there's a lot of rides. Do a park and ride. Airport park. Too many of these fucking things say airport is the problem. That's an okay one. This thing holds 65. The gate hopper. And then, I didn't really look up into the principles of BRT. 70, I like the big wide doors. Oh, park and ride. We should put a parking garage over here, because I think we demolished it. You know what? It holds 120, and it goes to the stadium. I think we'll go with this one. I think we'll go with the park and ride. Oh, this one actually says hospital. Maybe it's meant to be like an emergency vehicle. But yeah, I like this one. I like the park and ride. E500 park and ride is what it's called. Okay. And I don't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I just deleted that line. That's fine. E500 park and ride. Don't worry, they're just all called the E500, so that didn't really help. Airport Express. Tour bus. Oh, that would have been a nice one. Although I think it actually says tour on it. I think it's kind of down here, isn't it? E500 Snowy Peaks. This is a little tricky. the game has airports. Airports are one of the last things you get. They're weird. I mean, if you own the entire map, you could maybe benefit from having people fly between towns, but it's kind of weird to have it be one big metropolis and people take an airplane from one side to the other. So mostly it's just it sucks in tourism and cargo, which you can already do with the highways. Park and ride. Perfect. And one park and ride. Because it's not a very long route, and there is also the subway, so you can just take the subway. Let's get that metro reconnected. I'm going underground, and you know I'm going underground. There. Actually, let's try this. I can tell it where I want to go, and it'll curve it itself for me. I forget how. Create loop. Create connection. There, look at that. Click on node, double click. What do we got here? Click on node, double click on circle center to change curve direction. Oh, there it is. Okay. Double click on circle center. Well, yeah, I mean, don't do that. Try to keep it kind of even, I guess. It goes 270 meters, and then it goes 37 degrees. Let's give it. Let's just make sure it always turns at a 45-degree angle. Let's make sure it turns at a 44-degree angle. Hey, Will. Double click on. Change one radius. This is complicated. There we go. I want them both to be 220-meter circles. That might give us a little more wiggle room. Here we go. Actually, this is a 36-degree bend, and this one is not. Something more shallow than. It's a 35-degree. I don't think we can get these bends much more. Much more roomy. I mean, it's not going to affect the train journey too much because it's such a short adventure. So we're pretty much back where we started. I didn't actually build it, did I? Very cool. Very cool. I fucked up. It would have been create curb, not curb, create connection. Oopsie. Well, that was about 5,000 times easier. Bill. I could have just freeformed it, Justin, but just because it was such a simple point-to-point, I wanted to experiment with the tool. And it looks like, yeah, that will come in handy for just more precise freeforming of, well, I don't know why I'm shaking the camera. Highways, that's what camera shake means. Because we eventually need to redo this when we finally start on Stenchburg. Alright, so we've got the subway connection. You can take the bus instead if you'd like. Let's delete that subway line in the stadium line. The stadium metro line. And we can even customize what that one looks like, even though it'll be underground the whole time. With the vehicle option on, we can see what they look like. Subway, please. I guess we can give them like some pretty fucking wild capacities. The Sydney Metro, let's do the Inovia. That looks nice. A whole 750 people. That's enough to fill up the whole stadium. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You won't be waiting. If that subway comes and you want on, there's fucking room for you. Boop. So the only real downside we have here is you would have to get off the tram and then walk over here. Yeah, we would definitely want an overpass right here. So we'll make that. Alright, let's get some more buses, though. Bus. I would really like the buses to come over here at some point, so it's a little easier to catch the tram. Why would you do a full U-turn like that? There's your friend. So what would you do here? Let's not worry about that for now. Let's get started on one of these town buses. I do want to try to make a bus that doesn't need to go both ways. I want it to be a single line and just have multiple buses on it. Well, what we could do is, because it lets us drag on the line to add a stop, let's just get a skeleton of this bus route, and then we can add more. So I wanted to go like here, right, and they would get off and then walk over to this subway station, hopefully. No, what am I doing? This is why we added that terminal. This is why we added that terminal. So yeah, you come on in. And then you're over here by the park, we'll say. And then you're here, and then you know what? No, I'm not sure how to actually make this not fucking. Yeah, I think they do have to be two separate ones that go each way. Oh. Quick drag one last time. Like that. Transport lines, yeah. I don't think a lot of people are too good at it, especially buses. Buses never go your way, but I like to have them out and about in the town. Okay. Not even sure what we call this one. Let's keep this as Bus 23 for now. We'll see if we can find a nice street name to name it after, like a dominant street. I like this because then it captures a lot of like the inside the neighborhood traffic here. And then can I get you to like loop some way? Yeah, I can. No, what are you up to here? What is this? There we go. That is nice. Because see, the problem with these going each way buses is then they're sort of sharing. Well, they're not sharing, but they're adding too many buses to this, which is going to cause problems. But really, the only reason to go down this street is you're either a bus or you're going to the hospital. So, and I mean, really, we could make this whole thing just buses. And then if well, I like this actually. This is just for buses. So if you have to go to the hospital, an ambulance will take the street anyways. But if you're a private citizen, you come up through here instead. Yeah, that'll work. That'll free up a lot of traffic for this, because otherwise the buses would meet each other's way. All right. Create a new line, and then we basically just do that backwards. So we're here. And here. Some of the spacing is off, I'm sure, but alright, so what should we call this bus line? I see some Thorntons. I see a Miller. That Miller Street's pretty big, it loops around a bit.
A lovely
Murray.
piece. It sort of reminds
Campbell,
me of the
Scarlet,
time I
Miller
was
it
out
is.
by
That's
the
the
lake
Miller line.
enjoying the sun and the trees, and I was in such a good mood that I pulled out my phone and listened to the very track we just heard. Delightful.
Alright. 23 is... Sorry, what's this? Do the avenues with bus lanes help with congestion, or does it complicate things more? I think it depends on where your bus stop is. If the cars don't have room to drive around the bus when it stops, you'll have a lot of problems. So I feel if you put it too close to an intersection, or maybe too close to a smaller road, like if a two-lane street intersects with an avenue and the bus stops nearby, that'll be a problem. But really, as long as the bus has room to go into the shoulder and people can drive by it, it won't cause too much congestion. At least it won't be the bus's fault. We can pop over to Rockfield in a second, because I think I have a bus stop like that in Rockfield. But this is, of course, all on PC. If you're on console, I have no idea. So this is a Rockfield bus. We'll call this the 5. It's the 5A Miller. No, they normally don't say street, do they? We'll just call it the Miller. Alright, the other one is 5B Miller. Alright, and we were going to pop over to look at my Rockfield buses. No one really likes the Rockfield buses, it's just... actually, this reminds me of a problem we have with Rockfield is... it's all historical. A bunch of these are historical, so they're not getting bigger. For sure. They have to become historical. They're stuck at level 1, so we can squeeze in some more density in Rockville. But anyways, this is a 4-lane avenue with a bus lane, and it looks like this particular road is modded to not have a shoulder. The bus just stops because it's a dedicated lane. But because it has its own lane, it doesn't block the cars, so the cars can drive right by and not cause trouble, as you can see. Only like 10,000 people live in this village, maybe, so it's not the best example, but this road used to be busier and people could drive right by the bus without a problem, so... Yeah, just don't do stuff like don't put your bus stop like right at an intersection like this, or people won't be able to turn, and then you'll have trouble. Try to keep your bus stops like in the middle of a road, I feel. I might be wrong. Alright, let's look up a nice bus for the Miller line. These are maybe an older bus. I like the Illawarra. Aren't the Illawarras what we have in Rockfield right now? I think we use these in Rockfield already, but I do kind of like this as like an older city bus. Like one that might be retired soon. Wow. I like all the doors on this. This is going to be our campus bus. The LHD Soren B12. Just because you want people getting on and off very easily. Because there's nothing worse than the bus being full and you can't get to the door. I fucking hate that. This is a little stout fella. Kind of like that. Gillig BRT 35. That looks like a prison bus. Just solid white. I guess it has color variations for the line, that's why. More gate hoppers. The gate hoppers are cool, but I feel that wouldn't really get into use unless you're designing a giant airport complex just for show. Alright, okay. Alright, let's go back here. What did I say to the Gillig? Yeah, the Gillig BRT 35. This is going to be our city bus, and then that other one is going to be the campus bus. Gillig BRT 35. Although I think the BRT stands for Bus Rapid Transport. So maybe not. Ooh, this is nice. This looks like an older bus. Very square. Hold 70 people. I'm going to go with 0405 Azure. 0405 Azure is what we're going with here. And then how many people do you think... How many buses should you think we should have on the Miller? I've already forgotten what it's called. Don't close it. It closes it. It 100% closes it. Ride 0405 Azure. .0405 or 0405G 0405. Alright, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna say just 2, because they're going in both directions. That's the 5B, so now the 5A. I was hoping it would remember the bus, but it didn't. The Bold looks cool. It's some sort of electrical bus, and I don't know if we'll have electrical buses, so... Alright, so that's the Miller line. And then what was the one we were going to use on the college campus? Well, we'll worry about that later, because the campus line probably needs to be reimagined. Alright, so we've got the Miller line. And then we've got one here, and then this should probably get expanded eventually as well. But I think it's just going to be the 2 buses for now. We'll have these 2 buses, and then probably have some sort of commuter bus come out to Farthington Lumber from the subway station, and then maybe also one from the subway station goes out to the factory. This industrial park probably could use a redo, a facelift, but we also have to add the little ferry port here, so we might reimagine that industrial park later. So I want one over here. And then we do have to go to the transfer station as well, so we're going to cover a bit of ground near the end here. Add a little transfer here if you're not going all the way, but you just want to hop between lines. So there's that one. And then we'll have one here. It's kind of right by the intersection. And this is right by the intersection after I just told you not to do that. Yeah, let's just go all the way to the... Let's just go all the way to the drive-through then. Now let's stop here instead. They'll have to walk back here. I kind of want to redo this whole thing anyway, so... This is actually going to be kind of gross. Because I can't scoop these people up very easily without turning around. No, wait. They'd maybe walk. Maybe. I need to stop here for sure. And then... stop here and go there. And we haven't named yet. I need to add a stop because there's nothing to grab people over this way. So it looks like there's not coverage there, but I'm pretty sure they'll walk. That's not too far at all for the world of City Skylines. Yep, and then if they're catching it the other way, that gives them enough coverage, I feel. Alright, create a new line. Stop here. And this one can be the exact same type of bus, the 0405G. Where did I hide you? There we are. 2. This is bus line 26, so bus line 25 is the other one. And then yeah, we can color these to suit their line color, but I think it really just turns into solid color, so that might be a little weird. There might be some way to customize that a little bit better with the vehicle options mod, but I spent about 10 seconds just to make sure it would preview the vehicle in game for us. So this bus loop needs a lane. Line name, Greenway. Well, this goes right down Main Street, so we'll call it Washington Avenue, apparently. It's the Washington line. This is the 6. That won't even fit, so definitely just call it the 6A Washington. This one's the 6B Washington. There we go. So we've got some city buses. Got the express bus to the stadium. So now we just need a couple commuter buses to get you out to Farthington Lumber. And this is a little tricky because there's a lot of jobs out here in Farthington that are kind of spread out. And I really hope they'll walk. So basically, I want to drop you off like here. And this is not going to be a loop. This is just going to be a back and forth. At what population do I recommend adding bus lines? Yet, I feel it's really hard to get buses utilized because they'll usually rather drive. I think you need something else. I think you need the buses to funnel them into a streetcar or a subway. So I feel that right when you unlock buses, you're not going to get a lot of use out of your buses. I still don't get a lot of use out of my buses. They don't break even. People kind of use them. They save car trips. It keeps cars off the road, but I always lose money on my buses. And then we just go and drive into the city. This is the 7 lumber shuttle. Let's get a nice shuttle to go to the lumber mills. This would be for workers. That one might be the weird white prison bus. We could go with these, but that's, yeah, that holds 15 people. Just be a shitload of those zipping down the road. Let's go all the way down here. Snowy Peaks, tour bus. That one's okay. 65 people, nice roomy doors. One of those lumberjacks bumping into each other. The train replacement. I like this. This one looks kind of old. All right, so this is the 0405 Asher, which is what we're already... This is already in Farthington, not that bus. I like this one. Well, no wonder I already used it. This one looks way too new. Powered by natural gas. That only holds 30 people. But you know, you take it every day, so maybe they would just charge us several of these. So let's do that. Valair W8, let's give them like 5. Let's give them 4. I don't want there to be bunching trouble. Select types. Where are you? Where are you? You're near the bottom. Where are you? Uh-oh. They're not sorted the same way there in vehicle options. Does it have a number code? Valair W8. No, that's just that. Well, it'll stand out. You just gotta kind of squint while we go through the giant list. Volvo.
You're listening to the classics, the home of music that looks as good on paper as it sounds when played through an album.
What in the world? How can I find it? Just below Volvo? That's another Volvo. Volair is what we're looking for. Volair W8, I believe. Have a lot of LHDs. I'm not sure what that acronym means. There you are. 4 of these. So that's our lumber commute. And those would presumably be chartered by the lumber mill themselves to get the workers out. Oh, that is not the loop I wanted. Wow. That's a problem. I mean, I want them out here to catch this bus, but how do I get it to go this way? Yeah, I have to add another stop to keep it under control here. There we go, just so it doesn't waste too much time cutting through the industrial park. Because this overpass can handle a bit of traffic, but there's no reason to toss some more in for no reason. Alright, so you can go through the city somewhat. There's a streetcar. You can catch a shuttle or a subway to the stadium. There should maybe be a shuttle driving around the mall as well, because we have to get you from the hub to the terminal. So I think I want one that goes from here to here, and then also just have one going about the Siemens Square. Which way is which? Go this way. And that doesn't need to be a loop because that's just another shuttle style one. What were you called on the stadium loop? This would be called commuter shuttle. So maybe 8. It's funny that our low numbered bus lines are all in Farthington, but maybe Farthington's the older town. Maybe Farthington predates Dinkenheim. I mean, it is the home of the Farthington estate up on the hill there. Maybe Stinkenheim was just a nameless fishing village until it really grew. Okay, so yeah, we need to figure out what the stadium line is called. The 5? Where are you? Where are you? Bus line 22 is what it's called. I swore I called it Stadium Shuttle, but I guess not. Stadium Shuttle. Can I sort by name? I sure can. Sorted the other way, apparently. There we go. Alright, Stadium Shuttle. What vehicle are you? You are the E500 Park and Ride. Right. And because you can just take the metro in, this is not going to get a lot of use either, but it'll just be good to have it out and about. E500 Park and Ride, which was, I forget. There's a lot of E500s is the problem. E500 Tour Bus. E500 Park and Ride, probably that one. There you go. And then we just need a Seaman line. Which would add maybe a little more than I'm comfortable with traffic-wise, because it kind of just drives around, scoops people up. Well, it definitely stops here at some point. There's actually not nearly as many buses going through this one now that I think about it. I really like the look of this, though. We can actually have oh yeah, we would have a bus come all the way from the city. we'd have a bus go between the two hubs, and that would probably be a few tour buses. But anyway, out you go. Okay, and then you are, that's the shuttle there. Scoop up these guys. And then, you know what? I don't even know if I want this to be a loop, but yeah, let's make it. Siemens Square. Go. And then what would these ones be? These might be like a tour bus of sorts. B Siemens Square. All right, let's find a nice. It's kind of a tour bus, but you can also just use it to get around. Gemmaland? No. Oh yeah, here we go, the E500 tour bus. Hop on, hop off. And that'd be just one in each direction. Just one in each direction. Looks like we're thinking the same thing, double-decker style. E500 tour bus, okay. Where's the 9B Siemens Square? What the hell? Huh. Okay, there we go. Ah, I forgot what it was called. E500? E500 tour bus. God, I wish I could expand this window. There we go. Lucky. Scrolled right down to it. Alright. So that should be that. And now the 9B needs its tour bus assigned. Nice. A little muscle memory there. These lines should be colored, but we'll worry about that later. See, look at this. Oh wow, that's actually impressive. 1,200 people use my buses. Only 600 use my metro. That's really weird. Because the metro, well, I suppose the metro doesn't really get you around. It gets people where they need to go, but it doesn't really help you get you around the city very locally. That's probably why the buses are so popular. It's long distances, take the metro, then you transfer to a bus. That's actually pretty terrible ridership, I feel. 1,000 out of 50,000. But I mean, people don't really ride the bus. In general, you have to have a really robust public transportation, I think. Even in real life, for people to prefer the bus over their car. Alright. So what do we got here? You can get around the mall, you can get around the city, we can get you between the two. So now we just need to get people from their homes, which they probably have to transfer here by the hospital. So we have to get people from the hospital transfer to the factories. That's not too hard. Create a new line. Guess the hard part is getting them to work. And then because this is a weird commuter line, this is perfect actually, because we'll turn around here because it doesn't need to go both ways. You'd get on and then you'd ride it back at the end of the day. So this will just sort of meander through the town in general. I think they can walk over there from here because I don't want to block too much of this getting off the train traffic. So you'll have a little there, and then it's just back to the station. This is the 10 industrial, we'll call it. Industrial Park. We'll have to come back and rename this line once we get a better name for that industrial park district. And then what was that? A weird green one. This one could be unarticulated, maybe. You have enough factory workers. It's a small factory district is the only problem. I haven't downloaded the classical channel. This wasn't a... Really, I thought this was a base channel that came with the game no matter what. It's the only channel I listen to. The main channel's okay. I'm not a huge fan of the Surviving Mars soundtrack, so I don't listen to that one too much. This only holds 50. Let's give them 3 of this. The E200C. There it is. 3 of them. Alright, so now you can get to work. You can get to the lumber mill. You can get to the mall, which will eventually be a train into the big city. Oh. I also have to add a bus line that goes from the hub and brings you all the way to this terminal at the stadium for people that want to come watch the big game. And stop. And then you just go home. And this will be a fucking nonsense, like, between cities bus.
The classics, where we harp
42.
on the chordists and flout the flautists.
Stadium, and this would be not a double-decker, but I wonder if they have, like, an intercity sort of Greyhound, like one of those coaches with the high-up chairs. So it's about the size of a double-decker, but... We'll just call this Stadium Coach. I don't know if we actually have like an intercity bus. Have we used this, the XN40? That doesn't hold very much, does it? And I don't think you'd want an articulated bus on the highway. We wouldn't call it the Stadium Coach, we call it the Stadium Express. I like this one, even though it's a double-decker. It holds a lot of people and we can pretend that it's So you are the, what are you called? The E500 Azure. That's not right. There are so many of them called E500 Azure. There might be some incorrect buses later on. That sucks. Wish I could rename some of these. And I feel these like low to the ground ones don't have any business on the highway. This one's kind of neat, the train replacement one. Only holds 80 though. But I like it because it's kind of got that train painted on it. So this is the K280 train replacement. Probably want just 2 of these, honestly. These are just for show. People probably won't take this bus. You could technically also have this go to Rockfield, really. No, we're not going to do that. There's that K280 train replacement. Jesus Christ, it's been an hour. It's been an hour of bus dress up. There's the K270. Where's the K280? I think we blew right past it. I missed it. Oh, there you are. Oh, thank God. We'll go 3, actually. Just because it's so much ground they have to cover on the highway. So with bunching, if they get their timing right, you should take the... Well, actually, currently there is no their way right now. So until we get that commuter train out to Hamburger Heights, this is the only way to get to Farthington. So this might that might actually be a very popular bus. And then, yeah, you would wait at the terminal to catch the mall bus over to here, or vice versa. You'd catch the mall bus over to here and then walk over to the stadium. And then if we ever build this suburb here against the lake, they'll probably want a bus too, but that's a problem for later. For now, I think Farthington actually needs its university bus lines. Let's get rid of these campus lines and just make new ones. Academy circles? That? Yep, Academy circles are these. Okay. Then we'll stop right next to the tram. Then come down here, because that's how you get to the hospitality suite. Then you come right back up, go about your business. So yeah, this is fine. That's good. And then I would let you off at the police academy as well, and then we would come in here. And then that should be good. So what are we on, 11 or 10? Oh, I'll go 11. Campus circle. Of course, it's not really a circle. of an adventure to get over there. Oh boy, did I fuck this up or what? There we go. What the fuck? Oh, because we turn around dopey. Okay. Not a really good loop here, I think. But it'll get you to class if you wait. And then we had those nice, really wide door ones, didn't we? That we were going to use. Alright, campus circles need their buses. The Saxton, that's a nice bus. This one just says public transport. That's an old one. Doesn't have their current branding. Alright. I really like this gate hopper because of the wheel well. Looking a little wacky, but it says gate hopper. I guess that's what you'd want for a express bus that goes to the airport. Okay. This one? And I want a third door. I want a third door. Is it this one? I can't tell if that is a third door or not. Prison bus. Am I crazy? Did I not see one with 3 doors earlier? I like this one. I'm pretty sure that's a door in the rear. Based on the fact that, like, these gate hoppers are allowed to have doors in the rear. If I could just get a not airport branding on this, though, that's a very nice bus for getting around campus. Alright, the Volvo 7900 we're gonna go with, I think. Yeah, Volvo 7900. We'll go, we'll go with 3, which is probably overkill, but based on how many students actually attend the campus, I don't think 2 would make sense. So Volvo 7900. There it is. Volvo. Alright, that should be all the Farthington lines. Let's wipe our traffic. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I just want to get the old buses out of the way. And let's let it run for a bit, because I want to make sure that this bus lane works with the drive-thru station. Oh! I wanted a pedestrian overpass here so people aren't blocking this intersection, because it's a bit of a popular one. And then we can demolish this sandwich shop or something, I don't know. We could do an underpass, because I think Snot was asking us last time to experiment with an underpass, but then you'd be going under the subway, which might not work. But then it kind of looks like it's part of the subway, which is neat. How deep would I have to be? -8 would probably get us into trouble. Well, sorry, not trouble. I don't want people taking your bikes down there, so we'll go with just a city park path. I can't build those underground, it turns out, so it does have to be one of these. Oh, hang on. Well, first we need to actually... You have to be able to actually get underground with this thing, don't we? So we'll start right here. Oh, fuck you. Once I finally get deep enough, it's like, nah, it's too far. I don't like that. Okay, we could just use the node. We can move it later once we get it to a good... that takes up a lot of fucking space. I'm not in love with this. So you can cut under the road here with this very janky looking bit of... Who the fuck said you could build there? That looks really weird, but it works. So that gets them under the road here. And I don't want them to, but I actually won't let them do U-turns. Okay, so you've got the little underground walkway, which is by the hospital, it's by the subway. So we lose quite a bit of land right here, which I don't like. And then behind the park here, sorry, like maybe a little park here by the hospital. And actually, the hospital is right into this other park, which I like. We lose the parking garage, so we don't really have that park and ride aspect. Can I get that to work?
I think we have a moment, so let's go to the listener emails and see what they have to say. Here's
What the
one.
hell? Why'd you snap
Will
with
you
you?
ever play any music featuring drum machine?
Area must have been
Listen,
named
I
Dave.
don't
What the hell are you snapping to?
You see, I find it's much more pleasing to listen to the sound that the drum produces when struck, rather than the manufacturing process or the equipment on which
Okay, I
drums
like
are made.
this.
Next thing you know, you'll be listening to flute machines and oboe machines. I think that's one bit of modernity.
Well, no, because then we have a parking garage right on the main road. So no, that's no good, because then they'll be wanting to U-turn here and shit. That's a disaster. This would need its own street, but we don't really have room for it. But that also means there's nowhere to park if you're doing any major public transportation shit in the city. We used to have the parking lot over here. Actually, do you think it'll fit in here? Yes. And we're gonna make it work. Right by the hospital. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are smiling for. You're about to have your goddamn house bulldozed on you. Hopefully I can move it out of the way so it doesn't bulldoze that house, because I like that's location. And then, yeah, it just kind of looks like it's on the edge of the park. So you would park here, and then catch the bus. Or the subway, or the streetcar. There's a lot of shit going on right here. And then this would be... Yeah, this has been appropriated by Commerce. Well, appropriated. Yeah, that's really janky. There's not a lot I can do there, I think. I don't really have any props to mask that. The best I could do is maybe, like, plop something down. I really don't have anything for this. I'll see you, man. We are just gonna let that go. A lot of buses should be interested in that now. And then a little side effect of we're also gonna... Ah, Christ. They will want to cross here because that's how they get into the tram station. So they'll want to walk all the way over here and then cross. Which I think is okay. We'll see how many people actually want to. Here come the buses. Oh, I think that's the one that goes to the lumber, right? Belair W8, yeah, that's going to be the lumber mill, and there's 4 people on it. It's not terrible, of course. We're not going to have a lot of ridership, but as long as some people think it's nice, and as long as these buses aren't jammed up behind each other. Looks like there's some unbunching right now. Oof, that is another greasy Harley-Davidson store, which has been bought out by an organic food supplier. What's this? SkyTrust State City? Sir Cutless. God, I hope that's haircuts. We should have some buses zipping around out here. There's the shuttle. So Stinkenheim's got a little bit of public transport. We went from 30,000 a week to 22,000. I'm not a huge fan of that. Let's... yeah, we could, obviously, but I really don't want to add the commuter train until there's a neighborhood to connect it to, so... And then we could start to reimagine the buses here, because a lot of guys cut through traffic to get to this hub, but... hopefully we don't need to worry about that just yet. We really should. I really should try to add that tram line back in, though. I don't know. We'll worry about it later. We'll worry about it later. Farthington was enough public transport for tonight. Let's get this train sorted out. But really, the train does need the neighborhood to exist, doesn't it? Shit. Kind of afraid to have it go here. Look at all this cargo train it would be competing with. Did it do it? Oh, it did. There's a train car on each end now. Just beautiful. How am I going to get a passenger train into Hamburger Heights and then give it a metro station? Probably the hub for now, but... Whispering Gorge is another thing. I'm a little paralyzed by indecision here. Ooh, there's a lot of buses coming over here. Oh, a lot of people want on, though. That's good. That's a good sign. You work at the cemetery and you're trying to get home. It's gonna take a while. But hop on, homie. So she takes the bus all the way to the... How did she get to that cemetery, though? Huh. Autosave, I think, is what that was. And then this is the end of the line, so you have to transfer. Yep, she's waiting. Her bus is taking a while. It's like some of these lines might need an extra bus. The fuck is your bus? Not gonna have time to cook dinner. It's gonna be bedtime once you get home. She's gonna go hungry. There it is. All aboard. Get out of the fucking way. Drive by that other bus. There's quite a few people on this bus. All right, we're going home. And then she just lives over here in these old brick buildings. Neat. Just one of the many lives of Farthington. The more I look at this, the more I look at that murder road, the more it scares me. That works. Siemens Square is jumping. There's actually a fair bit of people piling up here. Where are we going? You are using this to commute into the city, aren't you? Clever, clever, clever girl. So we really need that commuter train. That just goes to show how many people in Farthington want to go into Stinkenheim, and they're willing to take public transportation to do it. What's this? An intercity bus. This must be tourists. Okay. You know, the more I think about it, to avoid traffic trouble, is I think maybe I just want to do another above ground metro, which is effectively a passenger train. But then we don't get... Well, I think this absorbs passengers. So, like, tourists will come in and visit. It's just we don't have any. Well, let's see what kind of above-ground train stations we have. I think we had this one we wanted to use. Oh, this is a dead end, which is perfect, because we're probably going to make it a dead end. What is this? Look at this little rascal. Space, would you fuck off and just build yourself? That is very sharp. Look at that. And that is for passenger trains, too. Very compact, that's for sure. Pretty neat. What else do we have? Got this thing, which this is an elevated train station, so this is when we would do that sort of, the train track would go through Hamburger Heights above ground, but that looks really nice too. And then this thing is, I'm pretty sure this is massive. This is a museum now, it says. That looks really cool if we wanted to make this like the centerpiece of our rail network, but I don't, so goodbye. And this is that little UK Village train station. Well, I mean, we could put this in Hamburger Heights, couldn't we? Tough call. These are all very nice stations. I think maybe, actually, we can try to have... This can be Hamburger Heights, but then we can have another passenger train go deeper into Stinkenheim somewhere. And this can be the end of the line. The elevated one's cool, but... then we have to worry about elevated train tracks everywhere. So I like this guy. I like this little guy for Hamburger Heights, and the underground one. We have to hide that underground one somewhere in Stinkenheim. It can be tricky, because it's fucking big. Even if it is underground. You try to put it off Valerio. But then we lose all the traffic stuff. Well, there's actually... looks like there's trouble actually building anything on Valerio. Let's try it. It's that little underground fella. Where are you? Is it you? It's you. Come on. No, not this way. The other way. I don't think she'll fit. And of course you bulldozed everything.
Thanks for listening to the classics. Your home for the best works of great masters.
Now why in the world are you being so weird? Is this just an elevation thing? I think it's just an elevation thing. Well, that would be the end of the line, because otherwise it's going to go right into the street. And then it would go under here. I mean, that gives Valerio some character. This would probably have to get reimagined as commercial. I like this, because then we can swing it under here, and then become above ground for Hamburger Heights, and then touch this. I think we don't want it touching the cargo line as the thing, so we sort of have to go over. It has to be a separate loop. In order to get the least traffic jams, this commuter line needs to be its own entity. Oh fuck. I am right near the Stenchburg Metro. I think we might crash into each other. Looks like we don't. Looks like I'm actually allowed to be down here. Okay, and then we gotta get up top. There. That looks like a really gross ascent, but we did it. This road doesn't count. This roundabout's probably going to get changed too. The train station will probably be like around here. We can use the road toolkit to tidy that up. And then I think we would just go probably just straight through here. Then we would just go over the highway because we're already kind of up here. And then, I don't know, maybe we'd go through these hills instead for like a more scenic commute. And then, we could go really wide here. Ooh, a little scenic ravine. And then you'd have a bridge across the river. And then you'd come down here. Ah, but then you're in the cargo line's way, aren't you? we'd have another. It might just be a really big bridge. Go across the highway and go across this, and then we connect into this. I think this will work. So we'll take this innermost lane, and this outermost lane can be for tourism. Yes, I like it. Can I force a bridge here? I sure can. Just because it's so high up. Okay, Norman. We'll use our friend the road tool to clean this up later. I'd love to go across this gorge here in a relatively straight line. Huh, this is a very interesting choice. What is up? It's been a while. I don't even know how long it's been. The city's been up to a lot. I'm going to say that we can use the Move It tool to make this make more sense later. But for now, it's going to look really weird. This actually seems... This might not be a realistic bridge because it's going to be really fucking high up and across the entire river. This is almost weirder than the, This is almost weirder than just going under the whole river with a subway line. Actually, I'm going to say we'd wind over this way and then come down the hill. And then we would start to stay up here. Now we're a bridge. Tricky because we cross river and then we start to rise up almost right away. So here's what we'll do then. I feel maybe 12 meters is way too high for a bridge. Like this. And then we'll just stay up here. We'll just stay up here. There we go, and then now we can come down. So So that should alleviate my concerns of the cargo trains and the passenger trains fighting each other. The tourist trains will fight each other now, but the tourists can come here and they can transfer to our commuter trains or the metro. And yeah, this track is a little fucking gross right now. I have to get across the river, which this is just... You come from a different angle. Do I have a poop river? No, we have water treatment plants. We pump it down to the groundwater, so there's no poop. So, this is disgusting, but other than that, this worked out pretty nice. We don't even, again, we can use the road toolkit. As long as we can just get them to touch, the road toolkit will see us through. I really want to cross this gorge, but maybe, well, I feel we have to, or we're going to get fucked by the grade. That needs to get cleaned up. This needs to get cleaned up. I have Andercan, I gotta be really careful here. That's not really how you build a bridge. There's no way that fucking thing is holding this all up. Alright, let's start at the station. Get out of my way. Jesus. Normal. Alright, we're at the station. Let's get our curves cleaned up first. Actually, that seems pretty clean. The slope is gross. Go from an 11 to, oh wow, that was amazing. What a delightful embankment. So it's a long route, but I mean, I guess it is a commuter train. You're like, you know, I can do my work on the train, and there's a nice view, so it's okay. This part, I don't know how I feel about. It's really curvy over here. This also looks incredibly unreasonable from like an engineering standpoint. That also seems like an impossible grade I've given them. Oh yeah, it's just a casual 19.8 degrees, whatever, right? Try this. That's a hell of an embankment, but now she's flat. Then we can do... here to here. Oh, that's real nice. Okay, this is it. 23.8 degrees at the one. Ooh, nice 10. 10's not that nice. 10's not that nice, but 10's nicer than this, though. Whoa, we forgot about this. Really, we can probably just try to fucking smooth it down the whole way down. 17.9 is our worst grade. Wow, how the hell did we pull that off? Oh, giant embankment. Yeah, that'll do it. what is this? Bit of a leak. Relatively gentle curve. That's pretty steep. 16. Oh, it was one of those. But you know what? In this case, I think it would make sense for them to carve through. I would like to put maybe some of those retaining walls here, but I don't think I can get them to fit realistically. So we can just say that they just widened it or carved through it, because this train's already going on a bit of an adventure anyways. That's just for the commuter train. But you know, maybe this was the first train. Maybe this used to go to the Rockfield station. They cut it off. It's a 9-degree grade. I'm not loving that. I'm not even loving this turn, actually. Let's get a nicer bend here. Another carve, but you know, Hamburger Heights has heights. So that's a little design challenge we can work with. Let's get these trees off the track. I'm pretty pleased with this. Let's get one last bend. Actually, just straighten it up a bit. Okay. Down the tunnel, which takes you down to Valerio, which is here. And then, yeah, I feel definitely going to give Valerio a lot more character. Downside to this is this commuter train doesn't put you near anything. You're really going to transfer to the metro from Hamburger Heights, which would probably be the Stenchburg line. So you'd take it into Stenchburg, because I would assume you work in Stenchburg. That's why you took the commuter train from Farthington. It's a hell of a fucking trip. Oh, it's percentage. Oh. I'm not sure what a bad percentage is. 10 meters every 100 meters? There's some pretty spooky ones, but for the most part, I feel that we've salvaged the grading on this one. This massive ravine bridge scares me a tiny bit. Things like this, I feel, aren't quite as smooth as they could be. But no, it's got a bit of a weird hump on this embankment. I don't think there's really any way to save that. Yeah, it looks like it's always going to be a bit of a whoa. So yeah, it's quite the fucking journey to get to Farthington on this train, but it's a fun way to spend your morning commute. I guess it's perfectly reasonable, right? People have like 2-hour commutes to work, so that makes sense. That'd be like a 2-hour train ride. Get these trees out of the way. We don't want any bandits hiding, ambushing people. All right. This looks a lot more terrifying of a turn, but I really don't want to move the bridge. But really, we can probably just go straight. Let's see. Let's see if the tool agrees with me.
You're listening to the classics, the home of music that looks as good on paper as it sounds when played through a notebook.
That's a little less weird looking. That needs to become bridge. And we'll just make the whole thing bridge. There. Yeah, might as well. 10% grade is considered steep. That's a shame. Yeah, I think we've gotten things like under 10% in a lot. Like, that's a 6. This one's a 10, which is weird. Let's average that a little bit more. There we go, 7.5. Actually, because we're heading to the river, we can probably borrow a little bit even more here. There we go, a 5. Look at that. Here to here, 4.2. Yeah, not too shabby, frankly. Hell of a lot nicer than if I tried to do that by hand. A very massive bridge, though, which is maybe a little unreasonable. .9. Now this is pretty much a 5%. 1% now. Really, that's 1% grade. That is amazing. And then there's actually a very, very gentle slope coming out of the station going up to the bridge. Wow. And it's across this gorge. Little man-made chasm there. Over the highway. You don't drive like a sucker. You're commuting on the train. And then another little gash. This is where we'd have the small town UK train station. Into the tunnel, which is very sharp. Not really too keen on fixing that, though. Because we'll get that. This is just getting worse. It is not being nice about this tunnel entrance. And the station here is the worst part. Where are you? Yeah, it's this. Let's try to smarten you up. I don't think it'll work. I think it'll actually, yep, fuck with the roadway too much. And I think you are, yep, you're definitely pretend and going right under the road by like 2 inches. So that was a fucking disaster. Where are we? I can't even get to those train tracks. Well, so we've got a bit of a conundrum here with magic train tracks. But this roundabout was probably going to get fixed with the new Hamburger Heights. Well, let's worry about that later. I fucked myself for the future. Let's try to find a place to put this little train station. Is that you? It's the cargo's terminal. Where's the UK train station? There you are. Needs to be along a road, but here's a trick. We just move it. Which, in case you're curious, was a fucking disaster. Because we just move it. Okay. There we go. We'll plant a road, because there's some leveling trouble for sure. Don't do that, do this. Still fucked up, huh? I guess there's a bit of a slope. It's amazing that the train tracks didn't, It's amazing the train tracks didn't reveal so much of the slope. That's okay. We'll just move you to the other side for now. We'll level it out. Because I think we're going to already have enough trouble with the topography here based on the look of this. Oh yeah, Hamburger Heights is a very gentle slope. Here, not so much. Oh boy, I'm not even sure how we're going to do this now that I think about it. Really got just carried away when I thought of the name. Well, let's just lean into it, I suppose. Except the fact there's going to be a lot of weird slopes. We could try to terrace the district, which I don't think will really work. So for now, let's just... kind of one of these weird... That's all we needed to fix it. The road toolkit just put it in a weird spot. Didn't I have another leak over here somewhere? Oh, whatever. Okay. Then I think we'll reevaluate the curve. Just so you're coming into the station relatively straight. And then you're on your way. And we can really leave this one just abandoned for now that we just have a passenger train that gets into Stinkenheim. Because holy shit, did time fly. We're still going to play for a little bit longer, but... You know what? This is pissing me off. We're actually going to not let them get away with this. Don't fucking start with me. God, it's so fucking messy I can't even get to it. How in the world? This is a worse outcome than it just being janky. Uh-oh. Where are you? What a disaster. Yeah, wow, I can't access some of these notes to nuke them. What in the hell? Can I just salvage you with the move it tool now? Looks like that was good enough. So there is an unrealistic slope on these, but it's the underground part, so that'll just be our little secret. What is this song? I'm not sure what the songs on this music station are. This is just the game soundtrack. Yeah, this is kind of a shithole. Because it's this really weird block shape. So it's like they would come in on the train, and then we would have to get them onto a subway really fast. I mean, you could have a streetcar stop right here, or right here. Let's actually get that train line going. And then you just turn back in on yourself. And then it's only going to be one train, or they'll get in each other's way, I think. So that's just something we're going to have to live with. Where are the passenger trains? What's a nice passenger train? We have a lot, as usual. Thank you, Ride.
Back again with another
The
email
flirt.
that asks,
Ah, that's the
"What did
Canadian
society
train, but
look
we're not in
like
Canada.
outside of the concert
So we're not
halls
gonna
of
use
old
that.
Europe?" Well, it's a good question. Not all of the members of old European society were famous music composers. Quite the opposite. The makeup of European society was
It's going to have to
roughly
be a big one. We want a really big train for
10%
this.
military generals,
The 13
50%
car?
chimney
Not that many. Let's
and
not get too
20%
carried away here. Train station's not going to hold 13
And
cars.
remember, you can
Maybe a 5
always
car
let
or
us know
7
your
car.
thoughts by email, as we have resolved our billing dispute with our internet service provider.
Ah, now this is a commuter. The Talent 2 5 car. Oh, maybe a Talent 3 5 car? The Extrapolis. The Velocity. The 3104 car. Huh. Actually, I like this. The Velocity 3 car from Azure. No, let's do a 5 car. Because I think a 5 car will kind of fit when we get into yeah, let's do the 5 car. Ride Velocity 5 car Azure. Velocity 5 car vehicle. I'll call this one the Hamburger Commuter. Oh no! Do I need a train depot? I think I do. I think the trains need to come from somewhere. Maybe not. I think so though. Because we made it a separate loop, it's not like the train can spawn off the edge of the map. Well, no, it can't go to the depot because this is a separate line. I have no idea where it would come from, though. So we do allow intercity trains now. We can get some tourism. Ooh, that's a lot of cargo at the industrial park right now. This needs to be an asymmetrical. Well, actually, no, because they're allowed to turn both ways. So it looks like way more people turn left than right. So we still need to solve the mystery of how the fuck I'm gonna get a passenger train into this hub. Because the line can't run without an actual train, can it now? We are hemorrhaging money. Well, not hemorrhaging, but our profits are going down. How the hell? Where's the... I don't see a depot. So what would be causing you to not spawn? Build train stations and rails before making a line. Cargo train terminals can have train stops, but the line can go through them. Oh. There's definitely a real train line. Actually, you know, they wouldn't get in each other's way, because when they get to the end, they switch to the other track. Except it's too big, and I think it would actually block it. So you'd fuck yourself. Doesn't matter, we can't even get the train to exist. Oh shit! Is that it? No, that's I think we do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's working! There's 22 people on this 500-man train. This thing is fucking massive. Can we put it on fancy pantsy view here? Look at this. This needs to be way smaller. If we wanted to have a second train, it would need to be 3 cars. Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Whoa. Coming into Hamburger Heights now. Yeah, I think it's too big for the Hamburger Heights station, so we probably want a 3-car. So there's your stop. Nobody's gonna stop because it's a dead end here. Off you go. And then you're here in the station. You actually do fit here. We could have 2 commuter trains. This thing's fucking gargantuan now. So I want a shorter one, and I want 2 of them. But we do have our passenger train now. Velocity 3-car. Yep, there we go, problem solved. Literally the same model. There we go. Oh, you transformed instantly. Neat. Off you go. I want to see if a 3-car fits in the station. Plenty of room. That's a much more reasonable looking train for a commute. Off you go. Let's follow it. Definitely does not like some of these grades, but it looks kind of not nonsense. Hey! How's the university doing? We've really been ignoring everything but public transportation today. We gained 700 students. That's good money. Campus attractiveness went up by a bunch. We might be a little low on campus attractiveness for our next promotion. We we got here. This year we invented the automated visitor counter, a must-have counter for destinations to keep track of popularity and visitors. Intersections 101, a visual collection and clear guidelines of the do's and don'ts in intersection building. Don't you fucking judge me. This is where things get a little dicey. That's not too bad. I think it's just a bit of a banking turn for the train. But I don't think we can really make it any... Well, we probably could make it a lot more gentler, but this part seems nice. Yeah, and then your commuter train arrives in Farthington. You can catch the game, or you can catch the train into work. Maybe you work in New Stenchburg. Looks like there's some trees on the tracks here I need to get rid of. That man's just walking on the tracks. These look like tourists, I'm guessing. Oh, hey, there's an intercity train. A 5-car tourist train is what they... Oh, Jesus Christ. That means they're dumping off hundreds of tourists at once. But there is a parking garage right there, so they should be inclined to take public transport when they arrive. Or not. Fucking whatever, guys. But there you go. We have a little bit of train traffic now that's not getting in each other's way. Time really flew away, so we're not going to make much progress on designing Hamburger Heights here, are we? I'm a little terrified of the elevation. But now Valerio Boulevard has something to bring to the city, this train station. Holy shit, look at them all. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's a problem. How many people? 200 people! Almost a full load are going to ride it all the way back to Farthington. This is a huge problem, though. Oh boy, tourism, tourism. I just love tourism. I'm a tourist. Holy hell. Well, good thing Valeria wasn't popular before, because it is now. Jesus Christ, fellas. Yeah, we really need a parking garage and a either a very successfully planned tram stop or just a subway stop. Because holy shit. Well, it's a popular line, so now we just have to have the city accommodate it. Okay. Very interesting. I don't think I need to toggle this because tourist trains literally can't access that rail loop. Look at that. Trains are crisscrossing. Is that one of my buses? No, it was generated by the game, but it is using one of my modded bus shapes. Great to see everybody out and about without causing traffic jams. How are we doing? 84%. Wow. That's wonderful. Look at them all. Everybody going about their day. Is that another intercity bus? Yeah, there's a lot of intercity bus traffic because of the hub we have. Man, that's probably my favorite change from this mod is the engine on each side. Makes the trains look a lot less silly when they're going backwards over a long distance. This trumpet looks like shit. When we do Whispering Gorge, which isn't going to be today, obviously, when we do Whispering Gorge, we really need to fix this trumpet up. Just beautiful. Did I have a baseball game? How's the team doing? We have a game coming up. next month against the Verburg Broncos. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was tempted to put down track and field or an aquatic center and just make this like a sports complex. How are we doing here? Maybe the aquatic center, because then that's like there's a pool everybody could use. Track and field's kind of... Holy shit, it's definitely not going to be track and field. This is also fucking massive. It turns out the one I placed was the reasonably sized one. Okay.
Welcome to
We
the
can knock out
classics.
this block and
Classical
have the
music
aquatic
for
center
classy
there like
people.
this.
And that's not classist, that's classicist. Look it up.
I know. There we go. Okay. Let's just get this all in zone for now. I'm gonna miss this commercial, but we'll just figure something else out. Because now we have an aquatic center. So Farthington has its own pool. And then again, it's the Spartans. Farthington Polytechnic Spartans. I don't know if these work in tandem. It seems that they do. It looks like the ground is not... Oh, it's a bit of a slope here. Gross. I do like that, though. It's a bit of an extra expense, but now it looks like the university's even contributed more to this area. And then we do eventually want to fill this and grow back towards the city, so... We can put I don't think I can actually force a crosswalk here. Or can I? I can insert a crossing node. Fucking beautiful. Well, hide it, because holy shit is that a gaudy looking. Hey there. Alright, I want to hide. Hide intersections, hide arrows. Oh, won't you stop with me? There. There we go. And then we'll draw in our own intersection. How do you draw an intersection? Oh, it's shift. Wait, is it? Oh, control L. I was doing the... Yeah, I was doing the turn angle. There. So now you can cross from this park over to here, and there's some parking lots for the aquarium as well. And then maybe Farton Park is also this too, actually. We can make Farton Park even bigger. The smarter play would be an overpass, but I don't really have any good overpass mods installed. The overpasses look really weird. I've seen the ones on the workshop because they give you like half a sidewalk. I think there's some nice like Asian or Japanese looking ones that are nice. But the last time I looked into it is they weren't that good, the overpass mods I saw. let's get one of these for our little hobo parking lot setups that we do. We probably want something like this. I want to get started on this, but then I need to take a break for a drink. Can I get in here? Ooh. Not too shabby. Except for that one tree right on the sidewalk. That's about it. There's some pretty bad leveling back here, but we just won't look at that part of the aquarium. See it across here and here. That's actually pretty nice. I don't want a traffic light though, so we'll remove that. But then where would I put the parking lot? I could actually remove some of this zoning here. Problem is these things do bring way more tourists than I would like. I just like it's a nice lazy way to have parking spaces in your city. There you go. A little lumpy. Oh, just stomp down on it. You'll be fine. We'll do juniper trees all around it. Try to get it kind of centered looking. See if I can get it level by doing it all at the same time. Not really. Not really at all. Wow, that's a shame. It's not the worst if you don't look too close. Where are those junipers? So then it looks like there's some parking over there for the aquarium as well. I like it. And then, yeah, this would get developed in another day, maybe. More modern stuff. Probably slowly modernize all this because we have the hospital and the bus transfer, so we can get like the little asphalt and the more modern looking buildings on this side because it's kind of on the edge of the city. Slowly fill in that development. And then, I don't know, I feel like we could make this a little more dense. But I'm not sure how we'd fill this in, frankly. Do you have any wonders, maybe? The department store is... Ooh! It does fit. But that feels like way too much shopping. Although, I mean, it's a tourist-heavy area, but to have two malls right next to each other... This thing also costs $2,000 a week. Can I do a... city park or a lungs of the city or something? We do a panda sanctuary for weebs that visit the city. A temple complex for weebs that visit the city. It's actually just a little too big. So you would actually want to use Anarchy to place that. The fabulous temple complex is a place of meditation worship for all citizens. I mean, maybe, because for Buddhists and shit. I don't know, though. What's it look like? It looks kind of old. Doesn't look like something we build in the city on purpose. Because this is a newer part of the city. What else? Give them a mall of moderation. But then you got like malls next to malls. Nothing really here under the level 3s. An aquarium near the aquatic center kind of makes sense. More tourist traffic, though. I like this, though, actually, really, so we're going to do it. Put an aquarium right by the hub. Gives us some nice density here, because it's a little higher of a rise. It's kind of nice. Got the parking there for the aquarium, and then yeah, this will probably be commercial development to kind of slowly fade us into the city over here at Farthington Gardens. I'm going to step away for a drink, I think, because the city seems to be in a good spot. Population's growing. We're at 60,000 for the next goal. That gives us the airport right. And one more tile, probably for the mining operation at the lake here. But, you know, with Siemens Square going so well, maybe we'll buy this tile and build out towards the lake. I'm not sure. Oh, this skyscraper wasn't here a second ago. I think these people are very happy about their public transportation coverage. Based on how empty these back streets are, I think that they are loving the bus. Like, there's almost nobody on the roads. For how many people live in Farthington? Let me click it. How many people live in Farthington? Oh, I'm on Move It. Farthington, 21,000 people live here, and almost nobody drives. Like, this is the main street. Look at this. It's deserted. Well, that's not true. There's a bunch of Wienermobiles for some reason. There's a lot of Wienermobiles for some reason. Quick, hide the Wienermobiles. This is actually a busy corner shop. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, I don't want to get carried away before I step away here, but I'm pretty sure we're totally fucked on our education capacity. Elementary school, there's too many. High school, there's way too many. I might need to find some more high school mods. University is... Actually, a lot of them want to go to Farthington Polytechnic. They just can't. Campus problem? Huh. It should level up next year. Really? Why didn't it level up this year? Well, it will. It'll level up next year. So we just need capacity, which will give us a lot of money. Actually, it might be a problem because they can't get there. Whoa, what's this? I don't recognize you. Oh, I did download a couple high schools because I'm dumb. This one holds 4,000 people. That's kind of cheap. This one holds 3,000 people. These look nice. We'll worry about this later. Don't get distracted, my brain. Don't get distracted. We're trying to do like a horseshoe of dorms, I feel. Because again, we want asphalt for the newer parts to signify that's the universities have their hand in those sections. Hey there. I really want this to be, like I said, like a sort of a horseshoe of dorms, but I also want it to not be right part of the grid. Let's try something like this. The color's wrong here. Oh well. We would actually want the buses to come in here, but I'm not sure if they actually will. So it ended up not being a horseshoe like I wanted, but it's a bit of density for the dorms. It looks pretty nice, actually. So we pretty much made room for an extra 1,000 students. Roads a little cleaned up. Couple stragglers. What else can I fit in here? They don't need a commencement office. The police academy and stuff are one-offs, it seems. The library I have. Cafeteria. Increases land value. I think maybe they would just have a study hall, if anything. That holds 400, actually. I want to move this IT club up to the main campus. And we can also fit a couple dormitories over there as well, but I do want a study hall here. We're adding a boatload of student capacity to Farthington Polytechnic with this. Alright, I like that. So let's add a couple more dorms, because our college, $100 for dormitory, our college definitely breaks even. And yeah, we'll have these back onto the street. That'll look nice. Oh, is that a dorm too? That is a dorm too, so this is just like a housing district. Well, it's not a housing district, it's a university. Yeah, some more student dorms over there, so this university holds a lot of people now. We hold 6,500, and I think there's 9,000 people in the city that actually want to go to university. I really need to step away for that drink, though. My throat's getting parched. Speaking of, we'll put it on fancy mode, and I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, looks like I didn't fuck anybody. Perfect.
This is the Classics, the city's #1 source for music older than the city itself.
Wow, that is a happening bus stop. Where is this? Well, camera wasn't there. Whoa, whoa, what's this? I never gave you guys water. I swore I did. What's the problem here? Not enough educated workers. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to shove people into that university for you. So yeah, there's an open gap here I'm not sure what to do with, and we kind of filled this up with the aquarium, but I'm not sure what to do with this. And then... That's a weird intercity. Yep, it's transporting people to Rennes. Whoa! You live at Bow House. Are you in Rockfield? Wow! No, that's Old Stinkenheim. Okay, I would have been blown away if someone was commuting all the way from Rockfield. Alright, so you work at this small warehouse in the Farthington Industrial Park. Okay. So they should transfer and then catch one of the Industrial Park commuter buses. So let's watch them. We can also see the insane amount of traffic this hub's getting for us. I can see why Justin likes it. Here it comes, all aboard. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. We might need to add some more service. Oh, well, public transport service. Oh! Took too long to get to work, maybe? She just got deleted. But this is an insane amount of traffic. So they're not taking the subway. So yeah, that would be for work, because they should take the subway otherwise. Going to work, elementary school student going home. Going to work. So yeah, they just need to get to Farthington Lumber and Farthington Industrial Park. Oh no, the water treatment plant is on fire. That's not my problem. Actually, our sewage is at capacity unless it's because that thing's on fire and it turned off. Put it out. Get out of the way. Got it. Yes, it actually, buildings turn off when they catch on fire. Makes sense. Let's check our city vitals, even though I hate to use it. Water and sewage is in trouble. Landfill, kind of. Garbage processing is on the danger zone, but it looks like these transfer facilities are going great with the processing complex. Man, just traffic is doing great these days. Odd, we never crossed the highway for Wood Grove, did we? No, we didn't. Let's clean this one up. I feel that doesn't need to be such a sharp turn. Yeah, it's a lot of... Boop. Whoop, back on the road, fellas. I'll tidy this up a bit while I'm here. Grab this one, and then we can merge in. Merge out. There you go. And onto the highway you go. Redmond Parkway, and then, yeah, so there's some land here that we should figure out a way to claim. Ooh, this train track's got a bit of a weird curve to it. Road toolkit, which I'm addicted to now. Don't let me down. Go. Oh, they don't like that fucking turn, do they? Let's try to help out a bit here. That looks pretty good. What an amazing mod. Okay, and then yeah, there's some farmland here. We can come across the highway, capture that farmland. Really, there's a lot of farmland here, but yeah, I think I said we were going to do New Stenchburg and Hamburger Heights today, but we got carried away with, oof. We are just in time to not work on this, though, because look at this. Yeah, Stenchburg's going to get nuked. Hamburger Heights is going to be born. How many people are on this train? 100 out of 300. This is almost a full load right here. So it looks like people mostly go from Stinkenheim into Farthington. They don't really go from Farthington to Stinkenheim, which is a shame because I want the tourists to commute to the city. I don't want them to drive. But that's okay because... Actually, you know what we need to do? I think... Yeah, we need to get a commuter bus from here out to the industrial park, which is a little gross because it's kind of like a nice shopping part of town, but everyone loves to use this station. If we really wanted to get fancy, is we could start the monorail line and have the monorail stop over in the industrial park here before it goes into downtown. And I think that might be what we'll do. Where is the monorail? Mono. There you go. Monorail over road. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think we'd probably have it like here or something. And then you just keep on trucking, maybe? I don't know. So I like it. I want to do it. But we're going to rebuild this industrial park one day, so we want a not intrusive way to get them there. Probably here. Yeah. Oh, you're in the incinerators way. Christ. How am I going to get there? Probably here. Maybe? It's pretty cozy. We're at odds with a lot of other shit if we do this. I think these things turn on a dime is what they have going for them, but... Space is not already occupied. Do not start. There, just the support beam couldn't end on the road. So then we're pretty much just going to have to cut through here. This is just like a proof of concept. We shouldn't keep this, but... So now everybody that works in the industrial park will just hop on the monorail as soon as they get in from Stinkenheim. But I love this tool, so we'll tidy it up a little bit. Sure. Sure. And then probably won't go this way, but I just want everybody to get out and walk to work. And instead, I think they'll wait for a bus or something. But nothing wrong with more transportation, right? That stop. Monorail's not allowed to go back and forth. Uh-oh. No, wait, I think I just added it on the wrong track. Yeah, I just put it on the wrong track. Complete line. This is really... Downtown, this is the 52, is what we'll call it. And let's see what kind of wacky monorails we got with Ride. Monorail, not a lot. I like this one the most so far, the Sentosa. Yep, Sentosa. Sentosa 4-car. And there we go. Let's see how many people are interested in riding that guy to work. And then eventually, when we go downtown, we'd have 2. So we'd have 1 per track. Oh, well that's not as cool. Because it's like 2 attached? What the fuck? I'm not sure if this is all the same vehicle or not. I like the look of it, and I like the track. I have a feeling this is not going to get an abundance of use just yet, but also that might just be because the people waiting in line right now don't care, because they've already chosen their path to not be on the monorail. But this seems pretty cool. It does turn on a dime, which will help us snake it into downtown and through the industrial sector here. Alright, 1 person's on it. Money well spent. Damn it. Nobody wants to take it just yet. Four. I think it's just not in a good spot. We can't get it in the industrial park deep enough. It's right on the edge and people don't care. Like, that is just, they're piling up even more, which is great. Like, it's technically terrible that it takes forever for them to get where they want to go, but it's great that people are electing to take public transport. So that huge blob outside the hub's a good sign. Yeah, that's not getting a lot of use, but basically everything up to the highway here I like, and then this part is a no-go, but that's because we just have to redo this whole industrial park. Pretty much like here to here, and then maybe even probably just go over to the river too. Unemployment's high in the city, I know. We haven't built Stenchburg yet.
Welcome back.
How are we doing here? Did we win, or is it game day? It's game day right now. We won $36,000 when we beat them last time.
Kick back,
People are also here to visit the Aquatic Center for another game. The Bears Chirpers. We're fighting the Verberg Broncos. Oh, so we have 2 games at once. That's a lot of money if we win.
Now,
If each team pulls it off. I really like how this turned out. Mostly because the little cheater parking lots make it look like there's a lot of people because they visit it. Water polo, I don't know, competitive swimming too. How many people are on you now? Just one. Just this one guy is the most luxurious ride to work. It's basically his personal floating car. Look at these people. Going home, going home, going home. Resides at Bow House 3, but they're also a university student. So yeah, people that live near this train station, this is a problem. That'll be addressed when we come back and we revisit this, because there's no streetcar service right now. They just need like a streetcar stop and a bus stop and a parking garage, and that should alleviate all this tourism car traffic coming out onto Valerio. But again, Valerio, not very busy. We have the right-hand turn only, so they diffuse into the traffic without causing too much trouble, right? Did I speak too soon? I didn't. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Crowley Circle's fine. Perfect. Love it. People are fucking streaming out of the hub. So yeah, we only did one town's public transport. I don't know if I want to visit the other towns right just yet, because it did. Holy shit, people love walking in this city. Wow. Look at them all. Oh, we never did a... I can't remember if I said I was going to do it or if I thought I was going to do it, but just because we already have the underpass by the train station, I think I want to do another underpass to get people over to the other part of Federal Square. I forgot I had a crematorium inside Federal Square. Look at all that fucking foot traffic. These warehouses are nice and full. They're balanced, so I mean that means we sell the excess. Harbor Town. We don't have any sightseeing tours unlike that boat museum. Alright, we built this bridge to get downtown. There's the fishing boats. How's the fish market? Where did I put the fish market? Over here by the hub. Fish sold last week 90. That's embarrassing. Only costs us $200 a week, I guess. That hub definitely worked out, though. Did we win? Still fight. So, I mean, I like this garden. Well, I guess... Oh, nope. Oh, no, that's new. That's today. I like this garden gym thing we have going on. I want to see if I can drag this into the gym. I can, but it doesn't make sense now that I've done it. Now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, I like this garden gym parking garage thing we have, but then maybe this stuff, it's, you know, it's not too bad. It's pretty dense development. Might keep it. But yeah, try to capture this, make this part of the city. And maybe this would stay undeveloped because we're at the edge of town. This would, you know what? This street here, I want it to not be a thing, but let's make sure I don't have any bus routes on it. I don't. So I want this street gone. Because that's too close to where I want to expand the industrial park. That's why we did this. There's a bit of population there, might lose like 500 people. But there, we grabbed some more land for the industrial park here because it needs some room to breathe and also some room to run the monorail through it. But it's been an interesting night. I'm really happy with this Hamburger Heights access we gave, even though it is a separate loot, but that's going to be great once we actually fill this neighborhood in. So I think it's about time to wrap it up. How many people we got on this thing? Only 195. It's about time to wrap it up so we can switch over to the end of the night fancy view. University. Oh, we can barely hold enough people for the university. Didn't deal with our high schools, which I mean, I have a couple of greasy high schools actually. Let's take a peek at this. I like the look of them, but I guess they're kind of greasy. Ooh, I like this. I forgot about this one. A little UK Village Primary School. That is perfect for Rockfield. I don't like that weird hill shit, but I mean that'll fit some students. That's a university, that's why it holds so many. This is a high school though. 3,000, which almost covers our deficit here. There is a high school there in Rockfield, but not a lot of people can go to it. Really, really bad coverage there. Really bad coverage here, too. Jesus. Well, let's try to get it in Farthington. We can make this part of our, yeah. That is a very large footprint, but it does hold 3,000 people. So it's like a suburban sort of high school. So I mean, yeah, you're right by the stadium. You can take the bus to school. There's a park. You can go to the mall for lunch. There's a pool rather than have a pool on their campus. You can, yeah, I like this. So let's just get that a little more snug with this curb here. There we go. So now we really just have a problem with our elementary school population. How are we doing on medical? Plenty of room. We don't really have any health care. Yeah, elder care is at 63%. Child care is at 76%. Death care, crematorium's fine. Good, good, good. Oh shit, did we not win? One. We lost. Verberg Broncos. Oh wait, did I get money anyways from ticket sales? Holy shit, who cares if I lose? Who cares if I lose? Oh, I forgot to turn the chat back on. We're about to stop it, but I forgot to turn the chat back on when I grabbed that drink. Well, that was most of the night. Most of the night we had the chat on. Yeah, this Siemens Square is really coming together. So I like the contrast of like the newer development. I mean, you can even see the old Farthington just a few blocks away. And then, of course, you've got the best view in the city here from up on the campus. Look at that. Yeah, so hopefully next time I work up the courage to actually make Hamburger Heights and Stenchburg, because we've got our transit connections, we've got our rail lines, we've got our, well, the highway doesn't really go in. We still need to bring this trumpet over somehow, and I'm not sure how we're going to do it. But scrap this. I really would like to get rid of this roundabout because that'll free up a little room. This cloverleaf needs a fucking major overhaul, by which I mean we delete it and rebuild it, basically. But yeah. Got some really nice buses in Farthington. That hub is just soaking up a lot of people, keeping them off the road. So if we can just get a good monorail connection into... Oof, I see some train back up here that I don't like. If we can just get a good monorail connection to that industrial park, I think that'll peel a lot of those people off that are just standing outside the hub waiting for their bus. Or we could just add more commuter buses. We could just add a commuter bus that goes from the hub. There is a real train back up here that I'm worried about. I think they're getting stuck in the Stinkenheim station because it's a dead end. And I don't really know how to address that because I really like that station. Jesus Christ, bicycle party over here, fellas. Where are we going? Man, 84% traffic. Very glad with that. But we have terrible unemployment problems, and that's the reason no one's moving in. So we really need to make Stenchburg next time. So, thanks for coming out to watch tonight. Hope to see you next time with New Stenchburg, which I think is the third or fourth time we're rebuilding it. But it seems every time I have to bulldoze a neighborhood, it comes back stronger than ever. So I have high hopes. I'll see you then, though.